about ready, Ramsey? You gotta turn the mic on. Can you hear me okay? So the Gophers aren't even here yet. Maybe they're reconsidering? I can hear that.
Is it really loud? Hey, what up?
This is Kevin. No, I hope not. This is Kevin Ramsey on NP. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Hillsborough Stadium, where tonight it is your Central Catholic Rams taking on the Gophers of Gresham. I'm Steve Acton, along with Kevin Special K Ramsey.
Hello,
Chuck
Steve.
Chuck Blickel doing the stats. Ryan producing the program tonight for Oregon Sports Beat. It is a beautiful night for football, about 60 degrees here in Hillsborough. No rain, no moisture, no wind. And it's a great way to end the Mount Hood Conference season for the Central Catholic Rams. Now the Rams coming into tonight, as most people know, are 5-3 on the season and 5-1 in Mount Hood Conference play. They're ranked number 5 in OSAA, and why does that matter, Kevin? Well, I'll tell you why it matters.
Tell me.
At number 5, you don't get guaranteed home field for the playoffs, so they're really working to send a message tonight. Try to get that 4th spot, so when they head into the playoffs, they have home field advantage. The Gresham Gophers, 2-6 on the season, defeating Roseburg and David Douglas. They are 1-5 in Mount Hood Conference play. Struggling a little bit, but really trying to prove a point tonight, Kevin.
Well, tell me again who we're rooting for in the Centennial and Clackamas game.
Okay, just so you know.
Just so we can get it straight.
Yeah, as Ram fans tonight, we talked about the rivalry between Clackamas and Central Catholic over the course of the last couple of years. But we got to put that rivalry aside tonight, because coming into tonight, Centennial is atop the conference, even though they have the same record at 5-1 with the Rams. They beat the Rams head-to-head, and so they, by tiebreaker, would win the conference if the Rams win tonight and they win tonight. So, the Clackamas Cavaliers, we want to wish you all the best of luck tonight. We wish we could be there, but we're going to watch the Rams take on the Gophers. And throughout the night, Chuck will be bringing us the score of the Clackamas and Centennial game. If Clackamas wins, the Rams take the Mount Hood Conference if they can take care of business tonight. So, Kevin, I kind of covered everything really rapidly, except I didn't cover some of our key sponsors, which is, before we forget, one of our key sponsors, our premier key sponsor, is Hunt Painting. And Hunt Painting is proud to help sponsor Ram TV, now in their 3rd generation of students at Central Catholic. We are happy to continue to be part of the Central Catholic family. We hope for another great season of success on and off the field for all of our Central Catholic student athletes. And while they're here kicking off as well, we'll recognize Pacific Wire and Fence. Pacific Fence and Wire is a Schoenheit family business serving the Northwest since 1921. From backyards to ball fields and prisons to primary schools, Pacific Fence has you covered. Need a fence? Call Pacific Fence. So that's exciting stuff. And while we're still trying to figure out who's going to get the ball here, we're going to talk about Gilda's Restaurant. At Gilda's Italian Restaurant, we believe that the best food is prepared simply using the best possible ingredients and made with love. The same type of food you would experience in Italian homes, whether here or in Italy. We are Central Catholic grads and proud supporter of Central Catholic athletics. Gilda's Italian Restaurant. Those are our 3 sponsors tonight. We'll be calling them out throughout the course of the evening, and we'll be calling out some terrific plays tonight for our Central Catholic Rams.
Yeah, a real big shout out to those sponsors. It's great having the backing of sponsors to help this Ram TV program we have at Central Catholic. So, I wish everybody listening to go be a patron at Gilda's, Pacific Wire Fence, and Hunt's Painting.
Hunt's Painting. Yeah, and by having Ram TV sponsored, it allows us to have Oregon Sports Beat produce the programs, and you know how we struggled for the first few years just trying to get it on the air. And
No, I can't remember that at all.
These guys,
so long ago.
you've tried to block it. Kevin Ramsey trying to produce the program, sweating over there trying to plan it out. Now we got Ryan over in the corner, nice and calm, no problems whatsoever.
Very professional outfit.
And we are hoping that the Rams will be nice and calm tonight as they execute and try to at least position themselves for a Mount Hood Conference title. So back is Davis for the Rams, and they're really tightening it up. You got Davis, Vecchi, and it looks like Hale back to receive for the Rams. And Davis is up really about the 6-yard line, kind of playing a little bit short, looking for a short ball, it looks like. And we're underway, Hillsborough Stadium, kind of a squib kick. Gets a great bounce for Davis. Davis is going to take it right up the middle, finds a seam, bounces it outside. Davis to the 40, to the 50, and he gets popped and goes down in Gopher territory at the 41-yard line. Nice return by Davis.
I think he carried the defender 10 yards down the field. He's just hanging on to the towel.
Yeah, I think the defender was hanging on for dear life because he knew he was the last guy to beat. Nice run there by Davis. Trey Davis, he's a senior, and it is senior night tonight, so he'll be recognized at halftime. Don't they do the little senior night thing?
Yeah, I thought, well, they did a big announcement earlier before the game.
Oh, when I wasn't here? So
yeah.
Maybe it won't be at halftime. We'll figure that out. So the Rams take over in Gopher territory. Flag comes out early, and they stop the play.
Looks like DeAndre Smith is starting as QB tonight. Depending on the score, I don't know if I'm hoping we'll see other people come in tonight.
Well, that quick early penalty, obviously, we don't want to see that keep happening. We've had games like that where it was the Rams' undoing.
4th and 20 and we score. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's funny you bring that up because Centennial was the epitome of, just mistakes that really ended up costing them the game. Low snap. And nothing doing there. Another loss.
Well, I like to see us come out of the chutes a little faster pace.
Yeah, a little bit sharper. A little bit sharper as well. In the backfield, carrying the ball was Horiuchi. Second, about 25. Horiuchi again. Keep it, a run up the middle. Nice hole there. He'll pick up, I don't know, we'll give him about 7 on the play and back into Gopher territory. It'll be 3rd down and about 19.
23, Corey Vanderpool on the tackle for the Gophers.
Smith back to pass. Big rush, rolls out of it. Nice move. A flag comes out, likely holding. And a long pass will go incomplete. Nice reverse there by Smith to get out of it. It is holding, but I would imagine that that's going to be a decline, and the Gophers will get the benefit of a punt.
Hey, during this, while they're marking off this penalty, I just want to say that there's a video posted that was pretty cool by the freshman football team. We have a RAM program, and this gentleman by the name of Nate was able to play, and he was able to score his first touchdown. So it was pretty exciting. He got mobbed by all his teammates.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, yeah. It was a beautiful thing to see, and it's about family, and Nate's a big part of our family, and it showed.
Oh, that is fantastic. So the Rams are forced to punt.
Third down, Zach Simmons in the punt for the Rams.
Zach Simmons back to punt for the Rams. Low snap, and he gets it away. Boy, beautiful punt there. Fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. And that's where the Gophers will take over with 10:46 in the first quarter. And Kevin, for so much riding on tonight, I get a sense a little lackluster start there, not so sharp.
Yeah, and I think they're playing I don't think they're taking this first drive, I didn't think they took Gresham too seriously. Gresham has nothing to lose. They can go out there and hey, you know what? Let's just go out and do our thing. let's make things happen. And
Well,
obviously on our first drive, nothing happened or solidified for us. So let's see what Gresham does.
Right, very scary with nothing to lose. Jake Beisterfeld under center as quarterback. They hand it off on the left side, big hole. Nice run of about 8 yards. It's number 13, Xavier McNack.
Head out to Xavier McNabb.
So
Greg Curtis with the stop for the Rams.
defense allowing a big hole there, and it'll be 2nd and short for the Gophers. Gophers line up out of a I formation, and the fullback is very close. A little triple option. Quarterback will keep it, bounce it outside, and go out about the 32. That's Beisterfeld with the carry and the first down for the Gophers.
Keeper has yardage for Gresham, first down.
The body language by the coaches this early is not very positive. So, I mean, for Gresham to rattle off, 2 first downs that easily on us.
Exactly.
It's a good way to start the game, Steve.
So they split the wide receivers, really kind of spreading the field a little bit. And the snap is fumbled a little bit, goes to the tailback in McNack, and McNack is stopped basically at the line of scrimmage.
In years past, Gresham has been more of a running team, so I haven't followed them too much this year, so I don't know if they have a passing arsenal or, if they're just going to stick to the go-to
Bread and
run
butter,
game.
yeah, a little triple option look all the time. Second and 10 for the Gophers. Again, triple option. It's pitched outside. It hits the turf. The ball is out. And it looks like the Gophers got on it.
Oh.
One of the Rams was looking to scoop and score and didn't fall on it. But that drops them back about 10 yards. The ball will be placed at the 22. Well, it'll be 3rd down for the Gophers. That's one of those tough calls. You think you may have the opportunity to scoop and score.
Yeah, that was Greg Curtis on that play. I had to use my binoculars because the 6 blends into an 8 or a 9.
Exactly. The Jay Johnson binoculars. So 3rd and about 20. And big rush and a sack. And you got to read on that number.
Yeah, that was Ethan Gallant. Man, it looked like he went untouched.
Unblocked.
Ethan Gallant with the sack.
Beisterfeld had no chance. He didn't even get his head around to see what his receivers were doing.
He
was
still
looking at
waiting
the
for
ground.
the play to develop.
Exactly. So 4th and I'll call it 28.
Austin Carpenter, confirmation for Gresham.
Will we get to see my favorite signal? Hands praying over the head?
Trey Davis.
No, but it is blocked! Oh, and he covers it up at the 1-yard line. Who got in there and made that block? I think Jordan Stevens got in there and got the block. And it'll be 1st and goal for the Rams at the 1-yard line. Excellent special teams play.
Well, Jordan Stevens had that extra club on his hand, so I think he's like, I got nothing to lose either. It's already broken.
But no benefit of a bounce on that. It just stalled right there.
It just stuck into the turf.
Well, that'll give the opportunity for the offense to punch it in. Hale in the backfield, looks like again with Smith. Becky on a fly sweep motion. It'll go to Hale. Hale has all kinds of room untouched into the end zone, and the Rams draw first blood tonight with 7:56. They go up 6-0 on the Gophers. Well, the benefit of special teams play allows Amari Hale a nice short, sweet, and untouched run into the end zone. And the Rams put up the first 6. And the kick up and good. Is Dylan McNeil on the kick? No. Wasn't it? Did you get the number? I
That was 41.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah, 41.
Good. Dealing with McNeil.
Mildenberger's the holder. Hey, Steve.
What do you got?
Well, usually we're up here in the booth.
Usually.
So when we don't do Ram TV, I had the luxury of going to a game at David Douglas and actually standing on the field. And up here, you don't really realize how tall those kids are.
They are big. They
And
are big.
I'm 6'2", and I have to look up.
They just build them bigger these
Well,
days.
that and a gentleman I thought got hurt pretty bad on the field, and up in the booth here we're thinking, oh gosh, I hope he's okay. I hope he's all right. It's gonna be what's going on. I'm down on the field and they're carrying him off and he's laughing.
Oh no,
So
that build them big and tough. Liam
yeah.
Anderson to kick for the Rams, and nice high kick. Good hang time. It's taking it about the 5-yard line. All the way across the field, looking for a little help,
Well,
getting chased,
nothing.
and getting wrapped up is Brian Moore for the Gophers. And he'll go down at about the 17-yard line, and that's where the Gophers will try to start another drive. Actually, their last drive started really well. They got some big holes and some nice runs. But then it all unraveled after that. So good. Now out of the shotgun, changing it up a little bit, Kevin. Straight drop back, big rush. He eludes it and just heaves it down the field. It sails into the Rams bench. I think that was just to get rid of it to save his bacon.
yeah, I don't even think if Ryan Olmstead was on the coverage right there, and if he turned around, I don't even think he had a chance of getting it.
I agree. Big rushes. Both times it went back to pass. Not a whole lot working there for the Gophers.
A lot of pressure by the defense.
Second and 10 for the Gophers. They go back to the I formation. Here comes the blitz on the run. Oh, and it is stuffed in the backfield.
Oh, with speed.
Oh, but able to get around the corner. Unbelievable speed, you're right, is McNack. McNack with the knack for getting outside there. It looked like they had him dead to rights in the backfield for a loss. He's able to get about 8, and it'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Gophers. So Beisterfeld under center. They're really rolling up the linebackers. And a big run for McKnight, able to pick up about 4 and the first down.
They have a good run attack right now going. So, I mean, they're getting their blocks, they're sealing them out, and he's just finding the holes. Even when they didn't find the hole, he bounced out and hit the outside edge. They got almost 10
Almost
yards.
got first, yeah.
And he just flat out ran the defenders.
No completions. Yeah, no completions yet on the night. Yeah. Chuck Blickel, stats pointing out.
No completions for either team.
Either team, yeah.
I think we have maybe 7 yards offense.
There's Moore going across the field, lead blocking for the pitch.
Well, there it is.
Nothing doing,
Oh,
but boy,
see? Oh.
slippery. Slippery is McNack, and he picks up about 4 yards.
Knack, paddywhack.
Somebody's got to wrap the McNack, I'll tell you that. 22 yards on 4 carries. Chuck Blickel helping out in the stats. Is it the McNack attack?
It could be.
It could be. So it'll be second and a chubby 5 for the Gophers. 5:51 left in the quarter. Again, triple option, and it goes to pitch McNack. Now he's going to cut it back, and they're trying to corral him, and this time they do.
He was
Wrap
looking
down.
for a hole anywhere.
Looks like Winston made first contact on that.
He wanted to come back, and
There's a wall of
red.
wall of red. Rams getting excellent penetration. Got the Whedon family checking in tonight, watching the Rams. Big Rammy fan, the mascot.
Oh, yeah. I have one of the mascots at our house tonight, actually.
Oh, is that right? I know he came to one game, but the Ram was busy getting driver's license and driver's ed, so was not at the game. He was very disappointed. And again, it's going to be a pass this time. Little screen, little inside screen to the tight end. Hit him right in the breadbasket and falls to the ground. It was intended for Levi O'Connell. And here comes the punt team in for the Gophers. Carpenter will be back for the Gophers to punt.
How about a little deja vu?
Deja vu with the Davis?
Yeah.
Oh, with the block. Yeah, exactly. Well, they're coming. They're all rolled up on the line, and here they come. And this time he gets it away. He's much faster getting it off this time. Zach Davis will let it bounce.
He had a little bit of fear in his
Zach
eyes.
Davis. Trey Davis. Zach Davis, that's a throwback.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you caught that.
Well, yeah, typically I don't.
Yeah.
I just keep going. So the Rams will take over. Relatively good field position. You know, Davis, he loves to get his hands on the football. But that punt was low and roll. He didn't get a chance to scoop it up. Smith will come out for the Rams at quarterback. And they'll start their drive just short of the 30-yard line. Looks like Hayden in the backfield. We haven't seen Abraham yet on the night. And Smith will throw it wide open across the middle. Looks like it's Vecchi. No, that's Davis. Davis breaking some tackles to the 5 and into the end zone.
No flags.
Oh, wow. Exactly. Holy smokes. He just found a way to get in there. Bobbing and weaving. And Davis in for the score with some nifty running.
That was a nice fake handoff to Amari, and they were assuming Amari was going to get it because that was the bread and butter last week. Well, they watched some of that film and said, "Oh, we got to watch 17 really close." He just threaded the defenders and ran his route, and DeAndre Smith was able to hit him.
It was a great ball. I don't know if you noticed, Kevin, but it looked like Davis was the only receiver running a route, so they kept everyone up, selling the run.
Exactly.
Great play action and. Really great throw and great catch.
If I didn't have my binoculars, I swear that Amari got the ball. So.
The kick is up, and the kick is good.
Low but good.
Let's get a read on that was Parker Mann on the extra point. Number 11, right?
That is correct.
All right, so they're changing up the PAT kickers on us, keeping it interesting. So Mann with that one. The Rams go up 14-0 with 4:25 left in the first quarter. And what a great time since that defense is doing so well. Let's talk about other fences. We have Pacific Fence, and it's a Schoenheit family business serving the Northwest since 1921. From backyards to ball fields and prisons to primary schools, Pacific Fence has you covered. Need a fence? Call Pacific Fence.
Steve, the time of possession. The Rams have had it for 74 seconds.
Is that right? Not 14-0.
Yeah.
I could almost do the math on that.
Yeah.
On the time, the points per second. Come on, Chuck. Nothing.
Come on,
nothing.
Stat guy.
I got nothing. All right, so the Rams kick off. Nice high kick, and that's taken at about the 3-yard line. Two great kicks back to back. And Moore finding a little bit of seam will take it out to the 22. Good return by Moore as well. And that's where the Gophers will take over. 1st and 10. So it is senior night. Isn't it odd? This season went by so fast. This is the last game of the Mount Hood Conference season. It just blew by.
We only had 4 games that we broadcasted.
Yeah, exactly.
So usually we're up here every week. That's what it seems like. But
well, the fans are probably grateful.
Yeah.
Right? Just we only have to deal with 4 of them times. Exactly. And back to pass. Great pass, great catch, but it was behind the line of scrimmage and dropped.
Elijah.
You're right. I think Winston there with a drop of a loss of about 3 yards.
Number 21, Andre McGee.
Clock continues to run. And so it'll be 2nd and 12. See, Oregon Sports Beat's good when he can go down and get nachos.
Yeah.
Now that he's gone, we can kind of talk about it.
All right. Now
we got a little fly sweep action around the right side.
Oh,
boy, who was that coming in and delivering the load? Holy smokes. Jordan Stevens came up and just annihilated the lead blocker, allowing his teammates to come in and finish it off. Wow. So 3rd and a long 10.
I think that Gresham player thinks it's Monday. What are
Maybe.
we doing here? Is this
Maybe.
a dream?
Big hit
He
by
got
Stevens.
Leveled.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 10.
Back to pass. Chased and taken down.
Looks like Abraham got to him.
Gresham's been able to move the ball, but they haven't been able to move the ball past midfield.
Big sack, right. Chuck was pointing that out. Right? Nothing past midfield, right, Chuck? So that'll force the the Gophers to punt. Able to get that off. Line drive kick, and guess who's got it? Davis. Uh-oh. He's trying to go happy feet. Flag comes out for just going to be tripping, it looks like. And so that'll come back.
Spot foul.
And another penalty. So it looks like a used car lot. So many flags flying out there.
Where's the balloons? I'm a little rummy.
So as the officials talk it over. So, Chuck, can you get on that little adult leap pad and find out what the score of the Clackamas Centennial game is?
Adult leap pad.
That's what mine is. All they do is change the color. Instead of being the 7-7, first quarter, all tied up there, Centennial and Clackamas. And if you're just joining us, this game is important. The Rams need to take care of business. But the Clackamas Centennial game really determines the Rams' destiny tonight. If Centennial loses to Clackamas, that means that our Rams will win the Mount Hood Conference. It'll be the 10th conference win for Coach Pine. However, if Centennial takes care of business and knocks off Clackamas, Centennial will be Mount Hood Conference champions since the Rams lost the head-to-head contest earlier in the season.
Wow, that's the first time I heard their mics ever work.
Was that them talking?
Yeah.
It surprised me too. 1st and 10 for the Rams. The ball is at the 47-yard line. And Hale will get it off the outside. Good job getting around the containment and picking up 5. And he surprisingly actually picked up quite a few yards. It looked like they had him contained pretty well.
Yeah, but once he makes that corner, that's when you got to watch out. He's just so bloody fast. And it's effortless.
I know. He's like a gazelle. Kind of like you, Kevin. Climbing the stairs to get up here, you look like a gazelle. Wounded.
Well, if a gazelle is a hippo, then I'm definitely one of those.
So it'll be 2nd down and 6. 1:38 left in the first quarter. And hand off to Hale up the middle. Becky with a little fly sweep
And
swing, but Becky's
there
out
he
ahead.
goes.
Oh, my goodness, there goes Hale. To the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Mariel, touchdown, Rams.
That's what I was telling you. Once he gets on the outside, and then he just pulls away. And like, where did that second burst of speed come from?
Well, exactly. You look like, he's going to go out of bounds. They have the angle on him. Well, he just evaporates the angle, erases the angle for the pursuit, and goes into the end zone. Rams up 20-0 here in the first quarter. And we got to get a read on who's doing the PAT this time, Kevin. Get out the J. Johnson binoculars. 39 looks like. Kick is up.
Zach Simmons.
Is it? Up and good. Rams up 21-0, 118. What a great time to celebrate. And if you're celebrating, Italian food is fantastic. So, one of our sponsors at Gilda's Italian Restaurant, we believe that the best food is prepared simply using the best possible ingredients and made with love. The same type of food you would experience in Italian homes, whether here or in Italy. We are Central Catholic grads and proud supporters of Central Catholic Athletics. Gilda's Italian Restaurant. I want to thank them for sponsoring us tonight.
Oh, I'm craving me some Italian food.
Yeah.
Halftime? Steve?
Halftime.
Again?
Yeah.
All right.
You drove so much faster last
I know.
time.
That's that.
You obeyed all the speed laws.
Yeah. Well, low-flying aircraft. So.
Brian Ford, deep for Gresham.
Rams jumping out, after a faltering first drive, they pretty much got everything aligned and kind of take care of business tonight. So it's going to be a little bit like the Reynolds game, kind of a highlight game.
Well, I can tell you, time of possession, Gresham's winning.
Right. The Rams don't need that much to score. And the ball goes through the end zone, a touchback. And while they reset, we talked about Gilda's, we talked about Pacific Fence and Wire. Hunt Painting is another sponsor of ours, premier sponsor. And Hunt Painting is proud to help sponsor Ram TV. Now in their third generation of students at Central Catholic, we are happy to continue to be part of the Central Catholic family. We hope for another great season of success on and off the field for all of our Central Catholic student athletes. Thanks again to Hunt Painting for sponsoring us.
Thank you, Hunt Painting.
Gophers take the field, ball at the 20, under center. Jake Beisterfield. And he'll hand it off to McNack. I don't know how he got through that, but able to pick up about a half a yard. But
that was a great arm tackle.
Kind of tiptoeing through the line there. So McNack with 8 carries for 21 yards. Thank you, Chuck. Second and virtually 10 for the Gophers. 16 yards total offense. Holy smokes. 16 yards total offense thus far in the first quarter for the Gophers.
Looking back to pass. Ooh.
Able to escape it right. Floats it downfield. Intercepted. And he'll get drugged down. Get a read on that number. And number 23, Hendricks on the interception, just kind of rolling back and looking like in that safety position.
Yeah, just watching the quarterback's eyes and okay, thank you.
Step up, yeah. The hardest part was just to make sure you catch it because he had a lot of time to think about it. So Rams take over on the Gopher 40. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Smith going to back the pass. He'll go down. Actually, relatively quickly. Didn't really have a chance to look down the field. Loss of 10.
That was great pressure by the Gresham defense there. They were able to penetrate, get in there, and he only had one look. He didn't even look at the other two routes.
Had to go down and protect the football.
I think if he would, I don't even know if he could have stepped up in the pocket.
That's the end of our first quarter.
So that does it for the first quarter. What a great first quarter for the Rams. Sputtering out of the gate, but then really finding their stride and putting up 21 points on the Gophers in relatively easy fashion. one of the plays that set up a 1-yard TD run was a block punt that was blocked and fell right to the turf on the 1-yard line, and the punter was able to fall on it. And that's where the Rams were able to, I think it was Hale running it in, untouched into the end zone for 6. It's been all Rams defense have been doing a fantastic job, really at all facets. We had an interception, plenty of sacks, and if it wasn't for McNack with a knack to slip some tackles, it would be a lot worse for the Gophers.
You know, it is the pink out tonight, Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
They're going through the stands with the tape, aren't they?
I got some dollars here. I'm going to try to hold out the window. Maybe they come get them.
I don't know. They got some cameras in the way. Maybe get some help.
I don't want to yell their names.
Yeah, exactly. Rams take over. Looks like Abraham in the backfield now, along with Smith. Smith's going to pass. He's going to hit Starr on the sidelines. Starr breaks the tackle to the 20, to the 10, into the end zone is Starr. We're going to call that about a 48-yard pass and catch touchdown reception by Silas Starr. So the Rams, with an impressive first quarter, comes out in 10 seconds, tacks on another 6 at the start of the second quarter. Kevin Ramsey leaning out the window to donate some money.
That would have been bad if I fell out.
I was going to grab you by the belt loop, I think.
Feel the trimmer.
Kick is up, and the kick somehow finds its way through, and it's good. Who kicked that one, Kevin? Come on, we're slacking here. Okay, we owe somebody for that one, for missing that one. 11:50, and the second quarter, Rams up 28-0. Unbelievable game tonight. Just Rams, everything going in their favor. Starr breaking a couple tackles there, finding the sideline and just racing down into the end zone.
It's a great night for football too. No rain. We've had a break today. It's actually pretty warm out. It's pretty nice. We got some first quarter stats from Chuck. We had 50 rush yards, 70 pass for a total of 120. Time of possession, 2 minutes, 24 seconds. Gresham, 16 yards rushing and 2 yards passing for a total of 18. Time of possession, which they're winning, like I said, 9 minutes, 36 seconds.
Liam Anderson to kick for the Rams. Back is Moore for the Gophers. Another great kick by Anderson. Taken on the run by Moore with a little head of steam. He's out to the 30 and drug out of bounds at about the 34-yard line.
Yeah, when you have a head of steam like that, it's hard. You can't hold on with just an arm tackle.
No, he
got through that. He's like, nah, get off. But he wasn't able to get much further, so that's even better.
Well, you talk about being on the sidelines at the David Douglas game, and I see Winston heading out there. Elijah Winston, he's a junior, 6'3", 220.
Oh.
Now, he's the one you were probably looking up to.
Yeah, there's several. There's several linemen down there. Ethan Gallant, Travis Mackey, I think, or McKay. I probably butchered the name. My bad.
And a pass for the Gophers. Heavy pressure. Pass got there, but off the hands of the intended receiver, number 18, O'Connell.
Brian Cochran he's 6'4", 270.
Big guy there.
I mean, these are
Beisterfeld is
linemen.
1 for 4 on the night passing, and holy smokes, in the Centennial Clackamas game, first quarter tied 14-14. I think they left the defenses back at the schools, and it's the offenses going at each other. 14-14 in the first quarter of Clackamas and Centennial. Here it's a pitch to McNack over the right side. Has the blockers ahead, and he'll get about 2 yards on the play.
What I like about this game, we're going to have the momentum going into the playoffs.
Momentum is always good.
You know, after the Centennial Clackamas game, which it sounds like it's pretty much a grind right now, they're going to – I mean, once you get to the playoffs, a lot of these teams are, hey, we're done. We're going to go home.
Yeah.
Relax. Now they're, wait a minute, we got another week of football?
Yeah, and it's, physical games like you mentioned between these two. It takes a lot out of you heading into the playoffs. So 3rd and about 8 for the Gophers. Out of the eye. A play action pass. Nice pass across the middle right there. Finds his tight end, number 18, O'Connell, and he'll get enough for a first down. They'll move the chains. Nice ball by Beisterfeld.
Austin Hill with the tackle. That's good for Gresham, first down.
First completed pass on the night. Oh, first down on the night. And as you mentioned earlier, Chuck, they had not crossed midfield yet. They're threatening. Ball's at the 45. First and 10 for the Gophers. Another pass by Strafeld. As a receiver, Cotton, another first down, entering Rams territory. And they'll move the chains. Nice catch there by Trenton West.
Number 2, Trenton West.
Putting a little something together there, Ramsey.
Yeah,
Gresham, first down.
I think he was set up in the slot, and I think the wideout was a decoy because he ran down the field, and they thought they were going to throw the bomb, but he just snuck in right in the soft spot and got the ball.
Kind of settled in there and got the first down. This time they go McNack over the right side, a little bit of a hole. McNack will get up to about the 32-yard line, enough for a first down, still on his feet, and dragging a pile of Rams. Is that a herd of Rams? Dragging a herd of Rams.
Damian Stewart with the stop.
Ten carries for 38 yards. That's easy. I can do the math. 3.8 yards per carry. Keep those easy ones coming, Chuck.
3.80.
Thank you. Oh, now we're going out 2 past the decimal. All right, here we go. Under center. And McNack over the right side. And he's definitely tied up this time. I want to say, is that Abraham?
McNack on the carry. Michael Abraham with the tackle.
And that's a loss of about 1. I guess I'll strike that. Looks like pretty much gain of a half a yard. Play action pass, blitz coming, and going down is the quarterback, brought to you by Jordan Stevens.
Jordan Stevens with the sack.
Boy, thrown for a loss of about 12 yards. He just came shooting through untouched on the blitz.
He looks like Popeye with that cast on.
And Beisterfeld had nowhere to go. Actually, great defensive play call. 3rd sack on the night. Thanks, Joe. As you can tell, we have the ambient mic out there. You can kind of hear in the background the wind blowing. Flag is kind of standing up, blowing east to west.
We didn't have that mic out there during the Oregon City game, did we?
No, screen set up
howling.
to McNack. It was.
Nice play call on Gresham's part.
Yeah. Taking advantage of the over pursuit there by the Rams defense, and we'll get them down to about 4th and 11. It's okay. So obviously the Gophers need to go for it. Trailing 28-0. They kind of have to leave everything on the table tonight. Beisterfeld talking to his running backs out of the shotgun. Beisterfeld straight drop, big rush. Across the middle, pass is there, dropped. And the Rams will take over on downs. Good defensive play there by Olmstead to break up that pass. And that's where the Rams will take over on downs. With 7:30 left in the first half, Rams taking care of business. And talking about taking care of business, Hunt Painting takes care of business, Kevin. I tell you, Hunt Painting is proud to help sponsor Ram TV, now in their 3rd generation of students at Central Catholic. We're happy to continue to be part of the Central Catholic family. We hope for another great season of success on and off the field for all of our Central Catholic student athletes. Hunt Painting. Mari Hale and DeAndre Smith back in the backfield there for the Rams. Your usual culprits there and receiver as well. Becky Starr and Davis. Hale get it off the left side. Finds the corner again. Spins and gets out of bounds after a gain of about 8.
Amari Hale on the carry.
And they're stopping the clock. I don't see a flag on that field. I see a lot of yellow shoes that look like flags. Oh, there it is. It's behind the group of Rams over there. So that'll go against the Rams. So that'll back them up. You say third penalty?
We need to get these penalties out of our system going in the postseason.
Yeah, I completely agree. Sometimes penalties will make or break a game for you. So we'll call it 1st and 17 for the Rams. They put the ball, we'll call it the 23-yard line. Really, the Gophers kind of playing their defense conservatively, not keeping anybody up or anybody back. Davis gets the pass, and Davis with a happy feet bounces it outside. And if he got further outside, he was gone, but he'll pick up about 10, and it'll be second down for the Rams. Boy, he gets those feet going. You just don't know what's going to happen, Kevin.
Oh, he was juking the defenders left and right.
Now, the only way these guys can put up the points that they've been doing last week, Douglas, tonight against the Gophers, is that front line has just been fantastic. And I'm so glad he didn't get sacked after I said that. They have done a fantastic job. They've improved over the course of the season. Clackamas, tough game. Jesuit, tough game. But they've developed and improved so much over the course of the season. It's been amazing for that front line for the Rams.
Yeah, with their blocking assignments, they're also, what I noticed last week is they're doing a lot of talking down there amongst themselves. Hey, if he does this, I don't know the terminology, but they're coming together as a team.
They really are.
Yeah,
really
it's great to see.
3rd down and 7 for the Rams.
Wish we could play football all year.
Me too. I know. Except for the really cold months. That's where.
Yeah. We can go to Hawaii.
That'd be great.
Play there.
Smith on the pass, looking for Starr. Finds Starr. Enough for a first down. And here we go again. Chuck on the leap pad. 21-21, Centennial and Clackamas. That looks like it's in the second quarter. First down. They move the chains, and the Rams drive stays alive. And another pass to Vecchi. Vecchi couldn't handle it. Good ball, though, by Smith. Yeah, Vecchi was looking to turn it upfield.
I'm gone.
He wants another crack at that. Look at it. He's so mad at himself.
We see Michael Abraham coming in running back.
Second and 10 for the Rams. Vecchi in motion. He'll get it on the fly sweep. He's got the edge. Got a lead blocker in Davis. He'll get enough for the first down as he skirmishes out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. That's a good play because sometimes they use him as a decoy.
Yeah.
But if you don't hand it to him, he becomes less and less effective as a decoy. So that'll keep that defense honest now over the course of the rest of the game. First and 10 for the Rams. You can hear the wind picking up. Smith with a pass outside. Vecchi can't hold on. Tough ball because you got to look back at that really weird tight angle over your shoulder.
You can only turn your neck so far.
Yeah, exactly. So 2nd and 10 for the Rams. So they look to the sideline for the play. Smith will pass. Looking to Davis. Davis able to create some separation. He makes the catch a little short of the first down, it appears. It'll be.
Pass is complete to Trey Davis.
Get a read here on where they spot it. So it'll be 3rd down and about 2 for the Rams. You got Abraham back there. Abraham will get it off the left side. He cuts it up. Abraham will get to the 25. Flag comes out as Abraham goes down, and I think this one will be coming back.
Michael Abraham, the ball carrier.
Coach Pine frustrated. You can see him slamming the clipboard or whatever against his leg. Nullifying a great run by Abraham. The penalty will back them up and make it 3rd and a bit longer for the Rams.
I thought he was just gently tapping his thigh with a clipboard.
No, you could clearly see he was frustrated, Kevin.
Yeah. I think I could hear it up here.
Well, he knows what's at stake as far as execution goes. Heading into the playoffs, you don't have the benefit of taking on teams that will absorb a penalty. That you can have you can make a mistake and still get through it. He knows what he's heading into, and he wants those players to execute and avoid those, obviously.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 11. And the rush comes, and Smith goes down. Jailbreak rush there, and he'll go down. Loss of about 10. So the Rams will be forced to punt. Just really not a lot of continuity on that series for the Rams.
No, there was not. It looked almost like the Gresham defender came in untouched.
So Simmons will punt for the Rams, and Moore will be back to receive. He's about the 19-yard line. 4:39 left in the first half. One hopper scooped up by the shortstop and punted away. And nice, I think that was a fair catch. That was a really close fair catch. Yeah, I guess
he
was.
was waving. I thought he was trying to get all his teammates
out of the way.
Get out of the way.
So he catches it at the 21-yard line. Nice fielding there. Probably in honor of the World Series. That snap did a 2-hopper.
Yeah.
Great fielding job
Infield
there.
Grounder.
Right, by Simmons. Those are hard, too. You got people running at you, and you see that bounce. A little stressful. Gets stressful, Kevin.
Yeah, the heart rate gets up a little bit.
Exactly. Beisterfeld's had his heart rate up tonight as the Rams have pretty much penetrated that front line with ease. He's under center. He'll hand off to McNack. McNack able to break some tackles, and he'll pick up about 6 yards.
McNack on the carry. Connor Standring with the tackle.
Yeah, Connor Standring with a great open field tackle there. If he didn't get him, then he was gone.
Be 2nd down and about 4. Clock continues to run. Rams all over the Gophers tonight, 28-0. Jumping out early and often. As McNack able to break some more tackles. He'll get enough for a first down, and he'll cross the 40-yard line. Good running there by McNack.
Ryan Olmstead with the tackle.
So they got Olmstead on that tackle. 1st and 10 for the Gophers. Play action pass. Big rush, big hit, and just heaved over. No chance there. That's a pretty impressive.
Yeah, and to get back up from that.
Exactly.
Man, my ribs hurt.
That's what youth will do for you, right? And we got a second between plays. I want to congratulate the cross-country girls who won their district. The first time in history the Central Catholic girls have won, and they'll be headed to state for the second time. So nice job by the cross-country girls team.
Yeah, good job, ladies. Good job.
It takes a lot of work to do that, so nice job. Pitch to McNack over the left side. He cuts it up, and he's got nowhere to run. He'll be taken down after a loss of 2. But while we're talking about cross-country, Kevin, the boys finished first through 6th and then finished 7 out of 8 in their meet. So they won the district, and they'll be headed to state as well. So very impressive. So they finished first through 6th place, and they finished the first 7 out of 8. So all Rams crossing the finish line.
Well, it should have been 1 for 7, but I think he had a flu of 102. So, you got to do what you got to do.
Play action pass, and that is knocked down, incomplete. Big rush there. And looks like Stevens on the rush. Forced a quick pass, and it fell incomplete. 4th down for the Gophers.
Hey, also coming up, the Performing Arts has a play called Charlie's Aunt, November 4th, 5th, 10th, 11th, and 12th at 7:30, and November 13th, the matinee at 2.
Gophers getting ready to punt. Beisterfield 3 for 9 on the night passing, just having a hard time. Good kick. Davis will catch it, bobble it at about the 30, and he'll fumble, but falls on it himself. About the 33-yard line is where the Rams will take over. So, we have Performing Arts, the art department, going on next week. We have volleyball coming up, tomorrow at 6 p.m. Right. Volleyball, if the Rams are able to win, they advance to we'll call it the Elite 8, Grade 8, Super Duper 8. So, big game for the Rams tomorrow night where they look to advance to the Grade 8.
Do we know who we're playing tomorrow? Chuck?
And Smith comes out for the Rams at quarterback along with Amari Hale. 2:23 left in the half. Rams take over on the 32-yard line of the Gophers, trying to create something. The last couple drives have been flat. Pass caught there by Vecchi. Vecchi to the 50, to the 40. Vecchi with some room to the 30, to the 20, and he's dragged down at the 12-yard line.
I don't know if he's running out of gas.
Running out of gas or kind of playing pinball, trying to keep the distance between the defenders. They finally caught up with him. Nice pass, nice catch, nice run. Smith to Vecchi down to the 12-yard line. So I'll give you the stat was Smith to Vecchi on I don't know what the distance was. It's hard to do stats when you're out of the room, isn't it? Sherwood. Rams play Sherwood tomorrow night in volleyball. 1st and 10. Rams have the opportunity to get a first down. Ball is placed at the 13. Smith will keep it up the middle, a little bit of running room. Actually, he kind of got bounced back, didn't he? They didn't bite at all on the read option there. Hale check out, Abraham check in. This time Abraham on left side, trying to find some room, cuts it back, puts his head down and drives in Abraham fashion, and he'll pick up probably about 5 yards. It'll bring up third down at about 6.
Michael Abraham, the ball carrier. Corey Vanderpool with the tackle.
So Central Catholic takes a timeout, and what a great time if you ever want to take a timeout or have a great timeout at dinner. I'm telling you, At Gilda's Italian Restaurant, we believe that the best food is prepared simply, using the best possible ingredients and made with love. The same type of food you would experience in Italian homes, whether here or in Italy. We are Central Catholic grads and proud supporters of Central Catholic Athletics. Gilda's Italian Restaurant.
You know, got a minute 6 left, and I got the car warmed up, Steve.
Got the car warmed up. You got the, we're going to slide down the rail, right? You got to sit right at the end of the rail. You got the window down this time. Last time you slammed right into the window.
Oh, well, now that's why it's down.
Okay, so this time
there.
it's down. Oh, okay. It's just void. It does not exist any longer. Rams up 28-0. Third down at about 6. Ball is at the 10-yard line. Leading 28-0 on a beautiful night for football. Back in motion. Rolling is Smith. He's going to pass it back to the left side to Third Gill. Well covered. Third Gill still driving. Might get enough for a first down. It's going to be close. Rams really trying to do a misdirection there, and Third Gill kind of sneaking over to the left.
Looks like he didn't get it. It's hard to see from this angle. It could be close.
So they're going to place the ball. You got the 5 yard. Looks like they got about a yard, Kevin. It's 4th down.
Well, in this territory, you're definitely going to go for it.
4th and 1. You got Abraham back there. Abraham gets it into the end zone. Nice big hole. Looks like he was untouched. On 4th down, Michael Abraham with a 4-yard touchdown run. The Rams go up 34-0.
I was just going to say, it'd be great for the Gresham Gophers to get a stop right here and go in halftime. Hey, we stopped the Rams. Well, that didn't really happen.
Nice job by the offensive line there. Created an enormous hole for Abraham to run through. And to kick for the Rams, number 11, Parker Mann. I love that name, Parker Mann.
Yeah, he stars in a movie too.
Parker Mann. Kick is up. Boy, big leg, big kick. That was almost up to the third row of the bleachers, and the kick is up a good 35-0. Rams taking care of business tonight, and talk about taking care of business. You know, Pacific Fence take care of business. Pacific Fence is a Schoenheit family business serving the Northwest since 1921. From backyards to ball fields, help me out here, Kevin, and from prisons to primary schools, woo-hoo. Pacific Fence has you covered. Need a fence? Pacific Fence. 23 seconds left in the half. Rams up 35-0. Moore will be back to receive. I think we still have. Look at the shoes he's sporting. He's got some bright shoes on tonight. Anderson making a statement with the green tonight.
Yeah, I wonder where he puts the batteries.
For the glow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think you just had to snap them, and the chemicals inside of them made them glow, right?
Yeah.
The ball bounces at about the 12 and dies. Moore picks it up. And he'll get drug out of bounds. Flag coming from center field. Lands at the 25-yard line.
That ref has a good arm.
Great arm. I threw it from about the 45.
yards.
Exactly. Had some distance on that. See what the call is. He saw something. He threw that flag quite a distance.
The closest person was 15 yards. But that was the punter. So unless the punter did something, spit wrong or.
Get a read. No indication yet, but they're backing up in the direction of the Gophers. Blocking the back against the Gophers. That'll back them all the way up to the 10-yard line. 18 seconds left. That's quite a distance to go.
Gresham, if you're listening, take a knee.
No. Got to try something. Have some fun with it. With trickeration.
Yeah. It could also backfire miserably.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. conservative. They give it to McNack. McNack bounces off a tackle. McNack bounces it outside. He's down to the 30, to the 40, and drug out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
Good play
Keeping
call.
it conservative. Exactly. You're so good at pointing out.
Wishful thinking, okay?
Exactly.
Just taking the
Like I said a couple times over the course of the season, there's a reason why we don't coach.
that I think they gained more offense just on that one play than they have the whole first half.
I think you're right. Chuck
And
will probably be able to
there's
verify
8 seconds left before halftime. So
that. Chuck with the thumbs up that you did call that. A timeout is called. Chuck's got some stats here. You're doing a nice job. I got to tell you. Okay. So this is where we're at this point with 8 seconds left. Well, while they have a chance to talk about things in the huddle, we can talk about Hunt Painting, premier sponsor for the Ram TV. You know, Hunt Painting is proud to help sponsor Ram TV now in their 3rd generation of students at Central Catholic. We're happy to continue to be part of the Central Catholic family. We hope for another great season of success on and off the field for all of our Central Catholic student athletes. Ram fans, I have some good news for you as we wait for this play. I'm going to keep you in suspense. 8 seconds left. We'll see what we have going. Little triple reverse. Going to send someone out to pass.
yeah, I don't think so.
And that's going to be fumbled as the time expires. The Rams will head to the locker room. But you kind of thought that something was going on there with that immediate shift. Something is going on between Clackamas and Centennial. Clackamas has taken a 28-21 lead over Centennial. And if you're a Rams fan, you love that news. And talk about loving some news. Here's some stats from the first half that Kevin's going to bring you.
All right, Gresham, 115 yards on the ground, 20 in the air, total 135. Time of possession, 12-12. Their lead was it Mac attack, 16 carries,
attack, yeah.
for 76 yards. Central Catholic, we had 123 on the ground, 211 in the air for a total of 334.
Wow.
I think that's what Marcus Mariota got yesterday in the first half
Exactly.
of the NFL game.
I love that.
Our time of possession increased 11 minutes, 48 seconds, but we had 4 penalties for 40 yards. Amari Hale had 52 yards rushing.
Unbelievable first half for the Rams. We're going to take a quick break, head down to Gilda's, make sure it's ready at the door. We're going to scream in there and grab it and get back here. We'll be back here in about 14 minutes. Until then, we'll see you.
And now, introducing our varsity song leaders.
Make it, 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 make it,
And we're back here at Hillsborough Stadium with about 50 seconds before the third quarter starts. And Kevin, the Rams are up on the Gresham Gophers 35-0. Albeit for a couple drives that the Rams sputtered, the Rams have owned the first half and owned the game, and it's really been quite fun to watch. Through the air, on the ground, special teams, it's just been a highlight film for the Rams in the first half.
Yeah, that's right. After, albeit that first drive that sputtered out for us, the offense has been totally on fire. So, we'll see what happens in 20 seconds.
And yeah, exactly. And we have, the Rams taking care of business tonight. And if you did not know before tonight, the Rams are in the hunt for a Mountain Hood Conference title, which would be their 10th one. But they need help. They need the help of the Clackamas Cavaliers, who are playing Centennial tonight. If Clackamas beats Centennial, then the Rams win the Mountain Hood Conference. Centennial had beat them earlier in the season in the head-to-head match. And right now, drum roll please, Kevin Ramsey. Clackamas is up 35-21 over Centennial. So things are looking up there, but Centennial's a very powerful team.
Yeah, last time we broadcast over there during that awful loss, I always emphasize, it's 4 quarters of football. And I thought they would wear out, but, Centennial played 4 quarters of football. So halftime, we'll see what happens in the third and fourth quarter of that game.
So Rams up 35-0. Rams kick off to start the half. And it's Moore back. Another great kick, and that goes into the end zone and out of the end zone. Great night of kicking for Anderson. No return. Gophers will take over at the 20.
Looks like Liam Anderson's also a junior. We'll get to see him next year.
Get him. That's one thing. Kicking game just over the past, I've been doing this, 5 years or something? Kicking game has been fantastic. So that's one thing you can almost count on for the Rams.
What do you think? They'll stick to their game plan of ground and pound, or they're going to have to go through air and make stuff happen?
They're going to have to mix it up a little bit. Create some opportunities, if you will. Quarterback keeper on the read option tries to follow the back and McNack, and no gain there. Bring up 2nd and 10.
Gersterfeld on the keeper. Damon Stewart in on the tackle.
Quarterback is number 5, Jake Beisterfeld. Again, back to the I formation. Rams come with the blitz. McNack gets the handoff over the right side and picks up a couple. Really, Rams being very aggressive on defense, just attacking, bringing the linebackers up, blitzing the gaps. Bring up 3rd and about 8 for the Gophers.
I just thought the Gophers would come out with a little bit more intensity, from halftime. Hopefully the coaches, talked them up, but they probably did. I don't know. Our defense is playing pretty
That's
tough
what I'm going
right
to say. Kind of maybe that intensity is getting neutralized by the Rams. Look at what they have on the line. 2 safeties back. Now they drop the linebackers back now. Going to be a pass. Big rush. Big hit.
Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle.
The quarterback
pick him up. It's hurry.
And just wrapped up. Couldn't get him down.
They picked him up, and he was running in the air.
Oh, boy. Who was that? Was that Gallant?
Yeah.
Wrapping him up, and then a little show afterwards. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, Ethan Gallant.
Myers checks in for the punt here. Back for the Rams is Davis. No rush. Oh, really bad off the side of the foot. Tails out of bounds. I think
a net of 5.
We'll take a look here.
No, 10.
He gave him a net of 10, and that is a generous spot, Kevin.
Yeah, because that's where he caught it out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Like 6 yards out of bounds.
Yes. Yeah, they want that one back.
Sorry, Gresham. I don't mean to laugh at you, but I'm laughing.
So 1st and 10 for the Rams. They'll bring Smith out. And off to Hale. A little stutter step, bounces it outside. Hale to the 20, to the 15, run out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Nice running there by Hale, finding something that really wasn't there.
Trying to find a hole through that pile and just bounced right out and hit the edge. And that speed I was telling you about earlier, Steve, it looks like he's just jogging, and then where did that come from?
Yeah, zip, zip. Much improved over the course of the season. Picking his holes, being patient, and then, like you said, turning it on.
Yeah, quick feet, real quick feet.
Smith rolling to the right, has a receiver. Third Gill into the end zone. Touchdown pass, Smith to Third Gill. Nice to call his name in the end zone. I was talking at halftime with one of the Rams fans, and we're talking, we don't see Third Gill much anymore.
They're using him a lot different this game. He's a big receiver. He's 6'3", 220.
Oh, yeah, and some speed and some hands.
230, excuse me. I got to give him 10 more pounds. He's a big kid. I'm glad they're utilizing his talent. And he's caught the ball.
Simmons with the kick. The kick is up. The kick is good. The Rams up 41-0 with 9:35 left in the third quarter. And taking care of business is the Rams thus far in the game. And taking care of business is Hunt Painting as well. Hunt Painting is proud to help sponsor Ram TV. Now in their third generation of students at Central Catholic, we are happy to continue to be part of the Central Catholic family. We hope for another great season of success on and off the field for all of our Central Catholic student athletes. Hunt Painting. You got that, Kevin?
4.
4 touchdowns have come under 1 minute tonight. Chuck, you're doing some great stats. We need to extend the season another 6 games. So
we just get it all dialed in. We got to call it quits.
I trust you with my scorecard.
10 under? Sweet.
Hey, if Chuck says it is, it is. Rams back to kick. Great kick over here into the corner. It's going to sail out of bounds. That'll improve the Gophers' field position. It might include their food position, too.
That's their best field position to start.
Uh-oh. I think when we start talking like this, Ramsey, things just tail off. Yeah. We got to be careful. We got to kind of rein that in,
I'm
right?
almost in a food coma. So that Italian food.
Jill, I can't believe how good that is.
Have fun editing this, Ryan.
So we'll give the Gophers the ball at the 35-yard line. Really looking to get something going. They've had some good plays, had a couple first downs, but really not able to string anything together to get close to their end zone. McNack over the right side. Breaks another tackle. First contact, he seems to be able to break. Flag comes out. Yeah. I think Ricky White was.
Personal foul.
Yeah, going to be personal foul.
Ricky White with the stop. Penalty marker on the play.
Being aggressive, I get that, but it's just a little late. And, it's a good call. You can't have that.
Especially with the score the way it is. And
so that'll give the Gophers a first down. They'll march off 15 yards from the spot of the foul.
You don't want to be gentlemen about it either. And it's tough.
5th penalty on the night for the Rams. And Gresham has 0.
I think we have more in penalty yards than they have in total yards.
55 penalty yards.
Oh. I think they got 120.
1st and 10 for the Gophers, still in their own territory. Going to drop back to pass. A little out route to the slot. Nothing there. Again, hard to get that head around to catch that ball over the shoulder.
Especially when it hits you right in the shoulder pad.
Intended for more. Not a bad pass, though.
Uh-oh.
Weichselfeld not having a great night, but, you know, not bad either. Under pressure quite a bit, so forcing him to make a decision much quicker. Bring up 2nd and 10 for the Gophers. Little false start there. So they got number 13, McNack, Xavier McNack. He's a senior, 176 pounds. Fullback, number 39, Cameron Budge. He's 5'7", 145, senior. So he's 2nd and 15.
What'd you say his weight was?
So number 39, out of the I formation again.
145. Wow, is that with pads?
Rams defense shifts. They come with the blitz. Oh, nothing doing there. All over it.
Kurt Ackerman.
with the sack for the Rams.
Untouched jailbreak. Nice job by him to wrap up. Seen a lot of tackles escape by not wrapping. He wrapped up and brought him down. 6 sacks on the night for the Rams. Thanks, Chuck. Like I said, you're good at this.
You're going to run out of fingers pretty soon.
Yeah, exactly. 3rd and 36. No, excuse me. 3rd and 21. Ball on the 36. So out of the shotgun. Look at no one down on the front line for the Rams, all standing up. The handoff to McNack. And look at him. Nifty moves, bounces it outside. He'll go out of bounds at about the 47. Short of the first down, but, I mean, he looked like he was
great effort.
He was going to be stopped for a loss, and he just found a way out of there. Some really nifty running by McNack tonight.
At this point of the game, you're going to have to go for it on 4th down. Our offense is just answering every time, and they're going to have to do something their best.
Lori Yeager, the athletic director for the Rams, in the building. Now we got to clean it up. Our boss is up here. We got to clean it up.
Chuck, be quiet.
4th and 6 for the Gophers. Again out of the shotgun. Moore just got drilled after making that pass. Who was that? Get the license number. Gonna get the binoculars out here. Oh, what a
18.
hit. I think it was Reed.
Or 12, Marcus Mildenberger.
Was it?
Yeah, Marcus Mildenberger.
Wow. Boy, he timed that and just put a licking on Moore. Actually, I'm surprised he held on to it.
Yeah, the receiver's going, hey, I'm going to catch it. Oh,
well, good for him to haul it in. I mean, so the Rams will take over on downs. Ball at the 46. Update on the Clackamas Centennial game. Clackamas is still ahead, 35-21. That's the game. We need the benefit of a Clackamas win so we can take the Mount Hood Conference title.
Isn't it a share?
No. Outright.
Oh, excellent running.
Outright. Excellent running, but who is that?
Greg Curtis.
So Curtis on the run there. Changing it up. Mildenberger's back at quarterback. Some new numbers out there. Got to get the Jay Johnson binoculars out. Make sure we're. Handoff. It's nice running there. Finds a hole.
Just when you think he's going to be taken down in the backfield, he finds a seam and squirts right up the middle.
Yeah, nice run there by Curtis. He'll pick up a first down. Clock running, 7:05 left in the third.
These binoculars are a blessing.
Exactly. Rams really being nice and deliberate. Let that clock run. They are not in any hurry. Curtis again. Breaks the tackle. Curtis to the 30. Oh, big hit. He'll go down at the 29. Looked like there was a little more real estate he could have taken if he bounced it outside.
Yeah, I think he wanted to stay in bounds. Maybe got the memo. Let's keep this clock running.
Yeah. So it'll be second down and very short. They'll put the ball at the 30. And they got to get just about to the 31. Second down. Good opportunity maybe here for a pass or to draw them off sides.
Yeah.
And they do, first down. Mildenberger with a hard count, being able to draw them off.
All white helmets lean forward.
Yeah. Now for a first down, ball is at the 25. What's that? 48 yards rushing this half for the Rams. Also been very nice for the Rams. Error-free, no turnovers tonight. Knock on for Micah. Rams the benefit of one pass interception on the night. Handoff. Nice long read there by Mildenberger.
Yeah, he kept his hands in there a long time.
He really did. It was Curtis again on the run. He picked up about 5.
That defender has to make a decision, and he just like
you kind of freeze him a little bit. Chuck keeping the leap pad up, and it's 35-21 still. Again, read option. Curtis up the middle to the 10. Big hit, still on his feet. Driving, he'll pick up an extra 2 and go down about the, call it the 9-yard line as well. They'll spot the ball. The Rams will have it first and goal.
Yeah, Greg Curtis not a huge running back, but he took a lick and just kept on going.
Kept on going.
Moving those legs, getting extra 5-6 yards on that play.
Curtis, part of the group coming up. He is a sophomore, 5'9", 165. Miltenberger keeps it up the middle, has some room into the end zone, on his feet, touchdown Rams. A little read option, setting it up, giving it to Curtis the whole time, and then he takes the last 9 yards and goes into the end zone.
He was looking straight ahead, and he saw a huge hole, and he's like, I'm taking it. I'm keeping the rock.
Great decision. Enters the end zone on his feet, adds 6 points. Rams are up 48-0 with 4:46 left in the third.
Neon shoes is up. Ephraim Mondragon.
And the kick is up, and the kick is good. I don't know how many people are wearing the green shoes tonight, but they certainly stand out.
Yeah.
And talk about standouts. How about some outstanding fencing? Did you know that? Outstanding fencing. Pacific Fence is a Schoenheit family business serving the Northwest since 1921. From backyards to ball fields and prisons to primary schools, Pacific Fence has you covered. Need a fence? Call Pacific Fence. And I tell you, that defense of the Rams has been fantastic tonight. Shutout. Pitching a shutout. Speaking of shutouts, how about the World Series with the Indians, who haven't won a World Series since 1948?
1898.
1898, and the Cubs haven't won one in 108 years.
Did they invent baseball, and that's how they won the first one?
I think they did. Talk about the superstition surrounding the game. I mean, you could probably sell all kinds of trinkets out there and, and appeal to everyone's superstition.
Yeah, I have a friend that's over in Chicago right now, and she took a picture of the original Chicago Cubs symbol.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if she's going to go to the game because those tickets, the cheap ones, are, I think, $3,000.
Is that what they are running? It's and that'll go out of the end zone, be a touch pack. But it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience if you live 108 years, right?
Yeah. Hopefully your money can mature and you can afford those tickets.
So 4:27 left in the third quarter.
I don't have any skin in this series.
In the World Series?
Yeah.
Neither do I. I mean,
either one's okay with me.
Do you, Chuck? Are you pulling for the look on your face, apparently?
He wants the Yankees.
He's got I got news for you. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Gophers, ball at the 20-yard line. Just looking to put something together, kind of build and maybe get some momentum, get some points on the board, avoid the shutout. And, boy, we've got some good news after this play. Play action pass. Great ball, but it is broken up. Pass intended for Trenton West. But how about this, Kevin Ramsey and Rams fans? We need Clackamas to beat Centennial. Clackamas is beating Centennial 42-21 in the third quarter. That is good news. Good news for Central fans.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. You wonder if some of the news might be trickling down to the sidelines.
Yeah.
Be 2nd down and 10.
I think they're focusing on this game, and it's in the hands of God now.
Rollout pass. Nice ball. Nice catch. Weisterfeld with a great pass over to, looks like Rucker.
Pass is complete to number 18, Levi O'Connell.
I got that wrong. That was O'Connell.
First down.
1st and 10 for the Gophers, 2:45 left in the third. That was actually a great throw and catch there. Rolling out to the to his weak side. You got 2:30 left in the third. Now out of the shotgun. Oh, big rush. Looks almost like they're setting up a screen, but they weren't. Able to get away. Still getting away. Spun down and down after that looked like a choreographed dance all the way back to the 22-yard line. Oh, my. Great rush there by the Rams. In fact, they came in so fast it almost appeared that they were trying to set up a screen, but there was really no one there to screen to.
We know everybody's watching the Rams football game, but the Indians defeat the Cubs 1-0. Chuck's happy.
So that'll be 2nd down and really just a long way for the Gophers. Handoff to Mick. Oh, spun around. Did the ball come out?
I think it squirted out.
It sure looked like it. McNack really having a good game tonight, despite the fact that they really haven't been able to do anything else, at least put anything else together. So a 3rd and about 15 for the Rams. 1 minute left in the third quarter. Really, both teams just kind of going through the motions at this point. Out of the shotgun. A little motion to Moore. Play action, another rush. Now they set up the inside screen to the tight end. That's O'Connell. He'll pick up 5. That'll bring up 4th down and about 10 for the Gophers.
Looked like Christian Lottie was on the stop.
Some fans down there, huh? For the Rams getting fired up with that tackle. So back to punt for the Rams, number 25, Carpenter, and Davis is back. Punts away. Not a bad punt. Much better than the last one. It'll bounce. And Davis looks like he might try to do something, but thinks better of it, and he'll go to the sidelines. And that's where the Rams will take over as they start the fourth quarter. Rams up 49-0 on the Gophers. And really, it's been all Rams tonight, huh, Chuck?
All Rams tonight. I'm going to jump in here. I wrote this out because I wanted to get it right. The counseling needs of our students, the wailing cries of students were unheeded for a period today as I wrote this out. Because this is the last football broadcast of Ram TV this season. And as we're all hoping for a deep run in the playoffs for Central Catholic, we're going to be remiss tonight if we don't take a moment to thank our main man and play-by-play announcer, Steve Acton, who's broadcasting his last game for Ram TV. For the past 5 years, under Steve's professional and calm demeanor, he has elevated Ram TV to the fine broadcasts that the Central Catholic Ramley have come to rely on when folks couldn't be here. Basketball, volleyball, baseball games have all been enhanced thanks to Steve's insight and descriptions of the game. So Steve is going on to other endeavors, and we wish him Godspeed. We expect he'll always be listening and rooting for the Cardinal and Gold. So thank you, Steve. God bless. Thanks for everything. The FCC will now have to start to worry again because without you keeping us in line, we're going to be in trouble. We really appreciate everything you did for us. You're the best.
Thank you, Chuck. I appreciate it. And I want to thank all the Rams fans out there who put up with me over the course of the last 5 years, and all those people who have supported me with Kevin, Laura, Chuck, my family, Rick Stupak, really everyone along the way to help support us and Ram TV. It's been a great time, so thank you very much. 1st and 10 for the Rams at the 37-yard line, run up the middle, and be just short of the first down. Thanks, Laura.
That was freshman Miles Jackson on that carry.
All right. Thank you, Chuck. 1st and 10 for the Rams at their own 48.
That was a rare occasion that I actually had the camera on you.
Well,
I ducked out of the way.
Like we often talked about, it definitely a face for radio. So. The first down run is going to be about 7 yards. So to bring up second at about 3 for the Rams. It's nice to see some of the new players out there on the field. You know, this is the group of players that will be coming up through the ranks.
I think Mildenberger's getting a lot of snaps tonight because Cade Knighton's out. He got injured a couple games ago.
Nice run.
That's Miles Jackson.
Miles Jackson. That was, I mean, if you watch a lot of football, that footwork is, you can't teach that. He was patient, and he planted and cut up like he's been doing it like a seasoned professional. Yeah. That was something else.
I saw that last week at the David Douglas game. Who is that guy?
Well, something tells me Rams fans will be getting an eyeful over the next few years. Jackson, he is a freshman. So with Jackson's, I mean, there's a host of talent coming up through the system. You know, the Rams have a couple state championships in the last few years. Every year they just seem to put something together. But then there's those special groups that if they have the chemistry, there's really nothing that can stop them.
That's true. Hey, I got to say one thing, Steve. So,
well, this is where we turn off your mic.
Yeah. No, I wasn't going to tell a Jeff Radden joke or anything.
Oh, okay,
but,
good.
You know, I told Rick Stupak, I said, hey, I got a great guy to come on and do color with you.
And then you asked me after that, somebody else. Right?
Oh, no, you're on my radar the whole time. And we've been doing this thing for a long time. And it's just been great. You know, you're one of my best friends. And, you know, outside of this, we still hang out and do things. And we shoot the talk and talk football. And it's just been a great
it has
you're
been
going to
great.
be missed. Deeply.
Oh, that's nice. Well, I remember when I was coming in tonight, handoff up the middle, nice run there, pickup of about 7. I remember you were the one who kind of started the whole discussion on it. I think that was Morris on the run. So I do appreciate that. It's been so fun.
Yeah.
And getting started, you know, with you. And, you know, Rick was really good. He's a very good professional. I learned so much from Rick Stupak. And then we had the Postians Will
yeah.
Postian. Will Postian, so he was fun to work with. And Duke, we had up here for a while.
Oh, and
So.
Zach Pine.
Pine we had up
Yeah.
here, too. So it's just fun. What's that? Oh, nice. So it's been a great run, and it's really Rams fans who really kind of put up with things. With this, thankfully, they have a sense of humor. Millenberg keep it up the middle, bounces outside to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, could get there, and does. Touchdown. Millenberg, second one on the night, second one in the half. Read option, and what a run there by him. 55-0. Rams over the Gophers. 120 yards rushing in the first half. Thanks, Chuck. And a score update, Clackamas Centennial score update. Clackamas 49, Centennial 21. Rams, the good things going in their favor with a 55-point lead here. And Clackamas really kind of taking over that game against Centennial. Again, if Centennial loses, the Rams win the Mountain Hood Conference. That will be number 10 for Coach Pine. The kick is up. The kick is good.
Hey, well, I want to give another thank you to Jay Johnson. We've had some problems in not the Hillsboro booth, but other booths we've been in where it's been rather, how can you say this, dark? It's hard to see.
Well, it's funny. I saw him when I showed up. I saw him sitting here, and I didn't know who they were. And then by the first quarter, I was breaking into it, and very helpful.
Yes. So Jay Johnson, thank you. Without your contribution to the program, I can read the numbers and seed now.
It's funny. And it kind of matters.
Yeah, just a tad.
It kind of matters. Rams up 56-0. I needed a new hat, so this perfect timing. Well, either one, somehow I ended up starting a project with my old Central Catholic, or my good Central Catholic hat. You know how that goes.
Oh,
and then all of a sudden,
paint on it.
And all of a sudden it becomes, well, that's going to be a work hat. So. More back for the Gophers. Bounces it outside. Can't get the corner, though. He gets knocked out of bounds at about the 18-yard line.
How many kickers we've had tonight? That was Parker Mann. We had Ephraim Mondragon. We've had...
Changing it up.
Please start the clock. Thank you.
Right. That was, Parker Mann on that kickoff.
Yeah. Can we have a lineman kick just for the heck of it?
I don't know. So 1st and 10 for the Gophers, 7:38. Nothing there. Yeah. Nothing there. I don't know what happened. It kind of got blown up in the backfield in a funky angle. I can't really see it. It looked like McNack kind of got thrown for a loss there. 60 yards in tackles for loss. 60 yards TFLs. You're going to start doing run after catch? We're going to have you do the rack stat? We're going to come up, yeah.
Yeah, only if you come back, Steve.
I would love to. I would. It's been great. It's not by, it is by choice, but if I didn't have to, I wouldn't. And it looks like we jumped off sides there.
Dead ball, encroachment on the defense, 5-yard penalty, still second down.
6 penalties for 60 yards for the Rams. Thanks, Chuck. Still Gresham, none. Well, I guess if there's a bright spot for Gresham tonight, they're playing some clean football. Second down and 10. Hey, nice. I got to get the number on that. Nice tackle there.
Back on the carry. Dwayne Flegroy on the stop.
Let's say 42, Ramsey. No, we don't have a 42 on the roster. Help me out.
Joey
Come on, Ramsey.
Floodroy. I heard Kevin say over the.
Okay, 3rd and 8. Really, Gophers trying to put something together. Pitch outside to the right. Great penetration there. Thrown out of bounds. I think it was Tucker Scroggin, I think, on that. Nice job getting penetration and throwing him out of bounds. So that'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team coming out to return the punt team. Miles Jackson. And this could be interesting. I don't know if I've seen him in the open field yet.
It's exciting.
Yes. I hope you're right. You almost don't want to block the punt just so you can see what he does when he gets it. He gets his chance to receive it. He'll bounce. Oh, it hits a Gopher in the back. And the collective groan from the crowd because I think everyone else wanted to see him, see what he could do if he got the ball. -8 yards rushing in this quarter. Holy Toledo. They're going backwards. 4:16 left in the 4th quarter. And Chuck, open up that leap pad and see what we got for a score. They've got to be getting close to the game, into the game. I wish we knew what the time was in the game. 49-21, we'll refresh it. 42-21. Okay, well, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So that'll be a 1st down there for the Gophers. So it's 42. Well, after we refreshed the screen, it went back to 42-21. Clackamas is still ahead in the 3rd quarter, and don't know what happened unless it was put on the board in error. So
Looks like Joe Henderson.
that adds a little bit of suspense.
Yeah. Joe Henderson's in at quarterback.
Oh, fantastic.
We have a bunch of new offensive linemen. Brian Cochran's in there. They're all bent over. Can't see the number.
1st down. Nice run up the middle. Dancing and prancing. Down to the 22. This is really where we earn it, Ryan. Or Ramsey. Because we got to get all the numbers figured out.
That was Grayson Juneau.
Miles Jackson checking back in.
Good run by Grayson. I know his parents quite well. He has a brother at Gonzaga, Jameson.
Well, you know everybody, Ramsey. When I go anywhere in town with you, it's like you're the mayor. First and 10. Clock continues to run. Handoff up the middle. Boy, hitting the hole hard down to the, we'll call it the 13-yard line, is Jackson.
Jackson on the carry. Hinkle with the tackle.
Coming in now is Cesar Rojas, number 24.
First down.
Yeah, we're going to take a lot of time off the clock. There's no rush here.
Yeah, it's kind of taken down. It's a great opportunity to thank a lot of people. Laura Yeager, most recently. She's a great boss to work for.
Yeah.
You know?
She trusts us.
And Chuck, you've been great. You put up with a lot, and you're always a steady guy, so thank you very much. Kevin, like you said, you brought me to the table, and I certainly appreciate that. And even Ryan down with their Oregon Sports Beat. You're a good guy. No matter what everyone says about you, I like you. You do a great job. And, of course, my family, who on Friday nights, Cheryl probably would have liked to have me around a little bit more. And it's hard to, hard to miss date night for this. But I did it every now and then. So thanks for her understanding as well.
Victory formation.
Exactly, 119. So here's the tail of the tape, Kevin. Obviously, Rams taking care of business tonight, 56-0. Centennial is trailing Clackamas, which is a big deal for us, but that game is not over yet. We'll probably be off the air
Yeah, we don't know how much. There's no time.
There's no time
We
on
don't know
this.
what
Well,
quarter it is.
they're even taking points off the board. I don't know how that happens.
Yeah.
42-21 is the last update that we have. We know they're in the third quarter. But if the Cavaliers are able to, beat the Centennial Eagles,
Yes.
then the Rams will win the Mountain Head Conference. So I'm going to go out on a limb and congratulate the Rams before the end of the broadcast. Hopefully not jinx them. On a great season, it'd be fun to watch them through the playoffs.
Yeah, that's going to be a great. We get to be spectators.
Exactly. And again, as we wrap up the season, I want to thank our sponsors. Gilda's was with us. We had Hunt Painting and Pacific Fence. Like I said, like we've said throughout the course of the season, without them, there is no us. We appreciate all the sponsors of Ram TV, and we encourage you, if you're not doing it and you want to use us, to do so. So that's going to wrap it up for the night from Hillsborough Stadium. Rams taking care of business 56-0 over the Gophers of Gresham. So on behalf of all of us, Chuck Blickel, Kevin Special K. Ramsey, Ryan over there in the corner, I'm Steve Acton, and God bless.